Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for the latest updates and notifications.
Hello everyone, welcome to Slooth Crime Stories. Today's story is about a person who loves going on exciting adventures and is also a YouTuber. He likes making videos about his adventures and putting them on the internet. Once, while walking in the desert, he found a strange cave by accident. When he got to the cave's entrance, he suddenly felt scared for some unknown reason. It was a feeling he'd never had before, so he decided not to go inside. But when he went back, he couldn't stop thinking about it, and it seemed even weirder. So, he decided to go back and check out what was in the cave. Sadly, he never came back. This is the Kenny Veach disappearance incident in Nevada. The main character's name is Kenny Veach, and he was born in 1967. He's an experienced hiker. Kenny Veach has a girlfriend named Ebony Gabriel, and they have a child. The three of them live in Las Vegas, which is in the southeast part of Nevada and is the state's biggest city. Nevada, where Kenny Veach is from, has lots of exciting hiking options. He often goes hiking outdoors with his friend, Ibu. Sometimes during the day, they go to the desert and return to their car just before the sun sets. Occasionally, they climb to the mountaintop, camp there at night, and fall asleep while gazing at the stars. Their most frequent destinations are the Great Basin Desert and the Mojave Desert. The Great Basin Desert is located in the inland basin of the western United States, being the largest desert in North America. It covers most of Nevada and over half of Utah. The Great Basin Desert consists of a series of interconnected basins with a total area of 520,000 square kilometers. Another notable desert is the Mojave Desert, spanning California, Utah, Nevada, and Arizona, with an area of approximately 57,000 square kilometers. This region features unique western desert landscapes with high mountains, low valleys, and vast barren lands. The Mojave Desert connects to the Mojave Desert, and at the boundary between these two deserts lies a famous landmark, Death Valley National Park. It is one of the driest and hottest places in North America. In addition to developed attractions, there are many unknown and mysterious areas in the deserts of Nevada. For example, the famous Area 51 is located in the southern desert of Nevada. There are rumors that this place is a secret testing ground for extraterrestrials and spacecraft. Area 51 has never been open to the public or even regular military aircraft. It is protected by radar stations and underground sensors, and any unauthorized visitors will face evacuation by helicopters and ground-armed personnel. The mysterious atmosphere here attracts numerous adventurers. The Nevada desert is not only mysterious, but also conceals dangers everywhere. Besides various wild animals, there are many natural caves, often of unknown depth. These places often have no cell phone signal reception, so every year, adventurers encounter unforeseen events due to the inability to contact the outside world. Veach is a confident person who has been exploring this desert for many years, accumulating rich experience. Veach enjoys watching adventure videos posted by other explorers on YouTube and leaves comments below the videos. In June 2014, Veach commented on a video titled, "Son of an Area 51 Technician." Veach said, "I am a long-distance traveler. Once, while hiking near the Air Force Base there, I discovered a hidden cave. This ain't nothing, I am a long-distance hiker. One time during one of my hikes out by Nellis Air Force Base, I found a hidden cave. The entrance to the cave was shaped like a perfect capital M. I always enter every cave I find, but as I began to enter this particular cave, my whole body began to vibrate. The closer I got to the cave entrance, the worse the vibrating became. Suddenly I became very scared and hightailed it out of there. That was one of the strangest things that ever happened to me." As soon as I shared this story online, it quickly caught the attention of netizens, with most expressing their wish for me to revisit the place. They suggested that I bring a camera to record the entire process of entering the M cave and upload it to YouTube. I was indeed interested, as I was more curious than anyone about what might be inside the cave, so I was determined to go back and check. Veach said that, "I solo hike across mountaintops that most people wouldn't dare go. I have been in more caves than I can count. I play with rattlesnakes for fun. But this one particular cave was beyond anything I had ever encountered. Someday I will go back and I will bring a weapon with me. All I had at the time was a knife and a wrist rocket." So, Veach set out on his journey to explore the M cave. This time, he brought a 9mm caliber pistol and a camera, recording the entire adventure in video form. Afterwards, Veach uploaded part of the video to his YouTube channel. However, to his disappointment, he was unable to find the M cave on this trip. Veach said that he remembered the location of the M cave clearly, but for some reason, it seemed as if the cave had vanished. I'm going again this weekend. I will be hiking solo for 3 days. I plan on covering about 40 miles. I will cross through the same canyon where I found the cave. If I don't find it again, I will just continue hiking over mountain after mountain to the north of the canyon. I dare any of the people who like to run their mouths on here to join me. My hikes are brutal on the body. After one of my long hikes, some of my toenails turn black and fall off. I lost about 13 pounds of body weight. It takes me about 3 days to recover from the abuse I put myself through, but I love every minute of it. There is no guarantee that I will find the cave again. The region that I cover is vast. There are many caves. I have been in hundreds of them. The M cave is the only cave I ever feared going inside. I really want to find it again. I can find that cave. I have visited countless caves. The M cave is the only one that has ever scared me. I really want to find it. In the comments under the video, most netizens expressed disappointment that Veach couldn't find the M cave. They all wanted to know what was inside the cave, so they encouraged Veach to continue searching for the entrance. Then, a comment appeared that differed from the majority opinion, advising Veach not to go back to the cave. The comment was posted by a user named Lemmy Kilmister. No, don't go back there. If you find that cave entrance, do not go in. If you do, you won't get out. Veach replied asking why they would say that, but then never received a response from Lemmy again. However, this netizen's comment obviously couldn't stop Veach's exploratory steps. He decided to go to the desert again to search for the M cave. On November 10, 2014, a Monday, at 7:30 p.m., 47-year-old Veach was ready. He was going to head to the desert northeast of Las Vegas alone, once again in search of the M cave. Veach told his girlfriend, Ebony, that he wouldn't be gone for long on his hike, planning to spend just 2 nights in the canyon before returning. After saying goodbye to his girlfriend, he drove towards the desert. Time moved on to November 14th, 4 days after his departure. Ebony, not having seen Veach return home, began to worry. She felt that something must have happened to Veach and that he needed help. So, she reported Veach's disappearance to the Las Vegas police. Upon receiving the report, the police dispatched 30 search personnel and a helicopter to the area Veach might have gone. However, the desert was vast, and they found no trace of Veach. Then, Veach's girlfriend mentioned an area Veach had previously visited in his videos, so the search team focused their search there. Indeed, they found the only car near the canyon. By this time, more than a week had passed since the report, and the search team discovered a mine, which had appeared in one of Veach's videos. They found Veach's phone at the entrance of the mine, but there was no sign of Veach himself. The search team suspected Kenny Veach might have entered a mine, as shown in one of his videos. They sent a camera inside but found no evidence of disturbance or footprints, confirming Veach wasn't there. It's thought Veach may have passed this mine again during his quest for the M cave, possibly stopping to rest and accidentally leaving his phone behind. Despite extensive searches, only Veach's phone was found. He seemingly vanished. A month after his disappearance on December 10th, his girlfriend Ebony acknowledged the numerous comments on YouTube, mentioning their hikes in the Nevada desert. In a comment she said that, "We often took beautiful photos during our hikes. On November 20th, he went hiking again. Today is December 20th, and he said he would be back in about 2 days, but he never returned. I reported him missing. The police conducted a search, but they couldn't find him. Thank you for suggesting that we should carry GPS while hiking. I had discussed this with him. For safety, I wanted him to carry a GPS, but he never liked to use one. He preferred to rely on his memory to find his way in the desert. After that hike, he never came back. I am very sad. Please tell everyone who hikes alone to learn how to use GPS." It was then that the netizens following this issue learned that Veach had been missing for so many days. To help find Veach, some enthusiastic netizens personally went to search the canyon area. However, the desert is so vast, it's hard to know where to start looking. Some netizens analyzed Veach's previously uploaded videos and known information, leading to a multitude of opinions and theories being shared. Some speculate that Veach might have gotten lost during an expedition, leading to being unable to return. In a comment from his girlfriend Ebony Gabriel, it was mentioned that Veach never carries a GPS. Veach once left a comment on YouTube saying, "I've been hiking for over 20 years, often venturing into remote and desolate places alone. I've come across all sorts of bone fragments and occasionally encountered very old traps for catching animals. I set up my tent on mountain peaks and fall asleep while watching the stars. Sometimes I get stuck in narrow passages and have to climb very high cliffs to get out." He mentioned, "I always manage to return safely and my backpack is always heavier on the way back. I've only needed a helicopter rescue once. I injured my left leg at the summit with only 1 cup of water left, and I had to walk 32 kilometers to get back to my car. So rest assured, I'm very safe." Some people felt that Veach was overly confident, and he once made a comment that maps and compasses are for amateurs. It was mentioned by netizens that the amount of food and water Veach could carry was limited. Although he had extensive experience hiking in that area, and some knowledge of wilderness survival, knowing what was edible and what wasn't, there were concerns. If Veach got lost, would he be able to find enough food and water to sustain himself? This was a worry for many. Therefore, several people believed that Veach's failure to return safely was due to him hiking without a GPS and accidentally losing his way. Some speculated that Veach might have been bitten by a poisonous snake or attacked by other wild animals. However, Veach did take a handgun on his hike, which would likely have helped him escape from wild animal attacks. No bloodstains were found near the main mine where Veach's phone was discovered. Of course, there is also a possibility that he was ambushed by wild animals at night. However, there is currently no evidence to support this theory. Some have speculated that the M Cave could be an entrance to a secret underground base. I successfully found and entered the M Cave. Near the entrance of the M Cave, there could be devices emitting infrasound waves that affect people approaching the entrance. These waves could cause strange vibrations in the body, hallucinations, auditory illusions, and even impact a person's psychology, inducing fear to prevent outsiders from intruding into the secret base. Netizens have mentioned that a few years ago, some people who went near Area 51 came back home experiencing vomiting. We also know that Veach once said that the location of the M Cave was near a place similar to the Z Air Force Base. Could Veach have been affected by this and met with an unfortunate incident? Others speculate that Veach might have disappeared voluntarily or chosen to end his life. Veach's girlfriend Ebony commented under his video that Veach had disappeared, and it's possible that he might not be found in the foreseeable future. I wanted to share what I know and my feelings about this. He was very passionate about hiking in the desert. It was something he really loved to do. We hiked and camped in various parts of the Nevada desert. Sometimes we would walk for 9 hours a day. We discovered many abandoned mining towns, which are often referred to as ghost towns by hikers in Nevada. We also explored many caves and mines, always being very careful. But Veach was a bit more daring than I was. We would wear appropriate clothing, carry walking sticks, and take enough water and food in our backpacks, with even more supplies left in the car. What I want to say is, I don't think Veach met with an accident. I believe Veach chose to end his own life. He had been struggling with depression, refusing to take medication or see a doctor. More than a year ago, Veach quit his job. After I reported his disappearance to the police, they launched an investigation within a few days. More than 30 search teams looked for him 3 times, and a helicopter was also involved in the search, but they found no trace of him or his tent or other belongings. His car and phone were found, the latter 4 hours walk from the car near a mine, possibly left intentionally to evade tracking. He didn't bring his camera, so no recordings exist of this hike. I share this to help understand Veach's situation, and as a warning for those venturing into the desert in search. If you go, prioritize safety, bring ample water, food, and walking sticks. Never hike alone, use a GPS, inform others of your plans and expected return. Remember Veach and the beautiful moments we shared. They'll always hold a special place in my heart. Stay safe and cherish your loved ones. I am trying to heal my grief and also look forward to continuing hiking and enjoying life's adventures because of his beautiful desert photos. Thank you all for your loving comments. I understand that I quit my job a year before the disappearance to start my own business. However, contrary to expectations, the business did not do well. I remember mentioning in a YouTube channel video that I was thinking of selling my house, indicating that Veach might have faced some financial pressure. However, in the subsequent police investigation, no evidence was found to suggest that Veach had any debts. Some netizens believe that with a girlfriend and child, as well as many loved ones and friends he cared about, Veach was unlikely to disappear voluntarily to escape debts. The police did not rule out the possibility that Veach might have had suicidal thoughts. 2 years after Veach's disappearance, his girlfriend Ebony mentioned on YouTube that they were indeed under great financial pressure at that time and that Veach had become increasingly depressed. Veach always felt that this was a failure. At that time, Veach was basically living on his pension. Veach had also talked with Ebony about ending his own life. Veach's web search history showed that he had searched for articles about suicide, leading many to believe that his trip to the desert was intended to end his life. Veach had expressed that if he ever felt hopeless, he would go to a deserted place where no one could find him to end his life. Notably, later, someone discovered a cave entrance resembling the letter M, but it couldn't be confirmed whether this was the same M cave Veach had talked about. The circumstances of Veach's disappearance remain unresolved. Where did he go? Whether he is still alive, perhaps only he knows.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for the latest updates and notifications.